Yes. When poems won't do, this is what's a screw. Y'all would have been the shrew. Bush, you didn't know. This is the exhibit when I said something that had wit involved, or maybe wit or dog from something that I picked. Oh, 404 and the fur of such tall. And it's furry as well, like the tail of the squirrel. But does it twist like that of a pig? This is some that has the intestines that twist. I bit because it lives. It's Frankenstein bark to rip. Because I'm Bob with this, but just a bit of good instead of where they would admit. Because I would have to admit type shit. There's something different in this spit. This is saliva that collect that wanna catch a bug that was big like it was a fucking spider spitting it. It was wet. This was what the duck woulda wished that he woulda got when he woulda went to the wet and got something out that had to fit. Then I hope that y'all is off the fence when I rock, because there's no defense type stuff when the O was gone. It was just a fence for us, so why don't we fence with swords that will sharp and see if we can get them where they go, into our hearts, and then it won't bump like it did before, but it'll be better off. And then y'all would have bettered all with this broth of a song, like all of my words were hard as fuck, even though you said them as well. And then we would have said to the song and temple that was tall, damn, TWA song soared like it has arms with feathers on. Boom! That's fucking right. All the buttons pressed on mother bars to get the sauces home, because y'all would have took the sauce up in the lotto and drank it till it's gone. None for no one else. Y'all would pay to know who paved the road with songs of y'all, because then it would have been Salzabar or Salisbury till I rip it with these knobs I got, where my jaws would have been dark, because then it would have been the shark to get his until y'all's got yours. So I said and I hollered off for something tall like a mom, like there was a little prairie dog who decided to make that his home. This is some hollowed song from Holmes, who would have walked around with Sherlock in the town. That's just like yours. So speak this speakeasy shit until it's easy to spit. It's easy to dignify it from the rest type shit. Y'all is designated, listen to this wit I sit until I said wind type shit, and the wind would have picked up that was on shit until it would have got to the place where people get on. Till people get on, then you'll know what I'm talking about. The tonnage and low was way more for y'all to handle by yourself, so won't you all hold hands and make a circle? We'll play duck, duck, goose in the rain or the snow, but not if the sun would have shown, not if the clouds would have been the type that I don't want. What the fuck am I talking about? Everything at once, dog, so take a heaping mind like this is smorgasbord, go help yourself. This could have been the solver to the problem, nobody's asking. So it was an ox that was blue that would walk around like a dog, because it would follow you. Like your shadow when it was dark and the sun was almost gone. So y'all should have searched inside of where the cactus been in the desert, dog, and it's hot. He needs a shawl, because in the desert at night it gets cold. With cauldron paws still piping hard like there's tea involved. There's a W and A as well. I could switch my name to anything, you know. The fucking song, because it would have been solid from the start. It would have been song that could up jump your heart like it was car cables for a car. This is when the trolley system was invented, y'all. I'm a time traveler in my song, because history was what I said it was. Now let's say it all at once, like there's a ball that bombs some bomb, because then you would have a bomb time at the ball when you would have went. See all the sequins on the grass. See all this until I would have said it would have been a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Like, I just complicated shit. Y'all was dust and wind while I was a combination of a bunch of things with no names on them. I'm a Lincoln car when the back air pumps were gone. I'm the palms that you get with you would have formed up a fist and then you would have let it go like some Folgers would have give the last drop in the mold when you wake up with a yawn, because then I would have been right on track with my song. This was when the zone would have go for the twilight show that you waltzed with. You wish there was some color involved, so I put a collar on. Some more of this you can call your own if you can spit it just right and hit all the spots I was. There I go, sounding arrogant and flow, but that's the way that the cherries were picked for yo. And this bow that I phoned or I forged that I brought from my home or I got from my mom and a child. Maybe that bitch was old. Maybe y'all need to look at the pics some more, so y'all could depict it yourself, because you have been picking on Prophet. He doesn't have the rubber bands on his clothes, so he's gonna give this a pinch with this next inch. The bar was raised over my head, so that means this is a walk in the park when this dog type stop with a dog that would bark, because then I connect all the dogs on the bar, or dogs on the dogs. I'm on the dot of the doll, because then it would have been the doll that would waltz with another doll that was involved. Bow! Give me the ball that would roll and then it'd glow when the clock was just Poe. This is pork stuff type shit. A porky pig had a toe that would twist, and y'all know it was him type shit. Till I couldn't distinguish what I said from the rest, so it's like I'm part of the audience when I list in the side of my head with a whisk or a lisp, like it's a little blonde kid off of this show that began like tic-tac-toe. No, people's faces. They live in a home. They live in a hotel. TWA.